so this is my Seaman's book. My Seaman's book that in every ship you go, they get to stamp for you. This is a very important document for any seafarer who is working on board. Hello world, welcome to my channel. My name is Grace. My channel is Grace on Board. It's good to see you again, and thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching, and thank you for being there for us as we cruise. Yeah, so in today's topic we're going to learn about documents that are required to work on board a ship. All documents that you need so that you can be able to do your dream job, working for a cruise ship, of course. So the very first documents you need to work on board a ship is gonna be a passport. Yeah, so for a passport you have to apply with your Department of Immigration in your country, and you have, I don't know how the process is in other countries, but in my country you have to apply online, and then you book your day for your biometrics, and then from there you go for biometrics, and then from there they tell you when the passport is going to be out. I don't know how long the passports are taking nowadays, and once your passport is out, you're gonna go to the next step. After they have assigned you a vessel, you're going to apply for a visa. This visa enables you to join the ship in that country that you assigned to. For example, if you are assigned a vessel that is sailing in the US waters, in the United States waters, you are going to apply a crew member visa for C1D. It's called C1/D. This kind of visa is for crew members, seafarers, yes, that are working on board a ship or other aircraft. This one will enable you to join your ship. In other countries like Europe, South America, you're gonna also apply for the designated visa from those specific countries to enable you work on board a ship. So, and the third thing you need is called the STCW. This is kind of training for security awareness and training for seafarers. This kind of document is training that you have to undergo either online or you go to the maritime of your local country. You have to go for certain training to be able to join the ship. Alongside that kind of training, you get to achieve a certificate. This is a certificate you're issued after you complete the training. Also, there comes something else that is called a CDC. CDC is a Seaman's book. I'm gonna show you how a Seaman's book looks like. Yes, so you're gonna attain something like this. It looks just like a passport. So this is my Seaman's book. My Seaman's book that in every ship you go, they get to stamp for you. This is a very important document for any seafarer who is working on board. It's a very important book that you have to undergo training under your maritime authority school in your country. And this one is my STCW certificate alongside my basic certificate, basic training certificate that is issued, but this one I was issued at Bandari Maritime in Mombasa. This is where I underwent my training. It's over there. For the basic is over there, but it's typically the same thing. They all look alike, the basic and the STCW, and this one is a Seaman's book. Yes, so after you undergo the training, this is what they issue to you as proof that you have trained for the maritime trainings alongside other trainings that require you to work on board. And the other thing that you need from your country, that is requirement number 5, is gonna be medical certificate. For this medical certificate, you have to acquire it either in your local country or a country that has an approved medical facility that is approved by the company that is hiring you, by the cruise ship that is hiring you. For example, in my case, I'm in Kenya, and my approved facility was a German hospital. This is where I got to do all the medical requirements that were needed by my company, and after that you're issued a medical certificate, whereas you submit to your employer when you're going to board the ship, or you upload it online, or you get to upload it in the system. Yeah, you have once you're hired, there's a system. I'm going to take you through that in one of my videos. So once you've acquired your medical certificate as per the company's approved facility, you are good to go as long as you have passed the medical test. You are required to pass the medical test. Yeah, so it's not easy, but you need to pass the medical test for you to work on board a ship. So the other document that we need, document number 6, is going to be police clearance. In other words, we call it the good conduct. So police clearance, you're going to acquire it in your country's Department of Investigation. So in my case, I had to book an appointment once again for my good conduct certificate from the Department of Investigation. And you have to book for a biometric date, and then you go for biometrics, and then after a few weeks it's going to reflect on your online government portal account, and from there you download it and you can print it out. All these documents, you're going to print them out. If you have to photocopy, for those ones you have to photocopy. For those ones you have to print out, especially the ones from the government. That includes the good conduct. Yeah, you have to do a copy, or you have one copy or two. Yeah, the other thing you need is the document number 7. Document number 7, for you to be able to work on board a ship, you need to have a vaccination card. This vaccination card is going to be yellow fever. In other words, you need yellow fever card to join the ship. You need to be injected the right injections for the yellow fever, and also you need to acquire it before you go on board a ship. So in other countries, like my country, you can acquire it in any government hospital, and they can issue, it is an instant yellow fever card. It goes around $25, and they inject you and then they issue with one. And once you get all that, you're good to go with your yellow fever card. In other words, vaccination card. Okay, so let's keep going. So document number 8 is gonna be letter of employment. Yeah, so once you're hired, you are issued with a letter of employment. In other words, LOE. This letter of employment will be important to you because there's like for my company, it comes in 3 copies. One is for your use, for employee use. The other one is for the embassy use, and the other one is for the Homeland Security. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how an LOE looks like. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you the letter of employment. So this is my letter of employment. Yeah, that is my letter of employment. Yeah, so this letter of employment, you need a copy of it to present to the embassy. They need to prove that indeed you are going to work on board a ship, indeed you are already hired. And the other one you need to take with you to the airport in case they demand you to prove that indeed you are a crew member. Yes, yeah, so you need to print it out and do some copies for your own sake to enable a smooth embarkation when that time comes. So another document that you need is gonna be number 8. Document number 8 is gonna be the itinerary. I don't know whether I pronounced it correctly. The travel itinerary is a flight ticket. So when you're about to board the ship, you are sent a flight ticket. You can just do a screenshot or you download it. It is normally, for me, I always do a screenshot and save it. Yeah, I like arranging my documents very well to avoid misunderstandings and inconveniences at the airport. So once I have my flight ticket, it's ready. So whenever I'm asked to produce one, I'm gonna issue it to my to the person asking for it. Yeah. So, and the other thing, the last thing that I would say that you need is the COVID-19 certificate. You need a COVID-19 certificate to prove that indeed you have been vaccinated from COVID-19. Yeah, in other words, Corona. Yeah, you need to prove that indeed you are fully vaccinated and you are at lower risk of getting COVID-19 as well as infecting others. Yeah, so those are the 10 documents that you indeed need to work on board the ship. And in case I've forgotten any of the documents, please let me know, add in the comments section. Let us help each other. And for you that is aspiring to work on board a ship, don't lose hope, don't lose faith. And for the cruisers that are still cruising, I wish you all the best in your cruising. I hope everyone is having a happy cruise in everywhere they are. Yeah, so you're getting these facts from a crew member, and I'm so excited to share this experience with you. It's gonna be a journey. We're gonna be together. I'm gonna update you in everything that I've gone through, in everything that I experienced. I'm gonna experience it for you. I'm gonna put it on record for you. Yeah, don't be left out. Welcome on board. Yeah, so let me know if you have any questions, or if you feel like there's a video that I should do soonest. Drop it on the comment section. I'll be very happy. I'll be very, very happy to address any queries that you might have concerning the cruise ship and the life of a seafarer. It's amazing. I never thought I would be here. I never thought I would be here in any single day, but it's amazing, and I thank God for every single moment. Yeah, so stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not subscribed, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Don't be left out, and I am glad to have you. Thank you so much, and enjoy your lovely evening.